So you clicked on this video because you'd like to know how buying and selling crypto is taxed. I'm a CPA and I'm here to break it down for you in less than 5 minutes. Let's get into it. So the first thing to keep in mind is that when you buy crypto with cash, it is actually not taxable. It is not a taxable event whenever you take cash and buy crypto. Now, if you are buying crypto with other crypto, so I'm buying Bitcoin with Ethereum, that's actually a swap. And we have a different video for that where we go over the tax implications of that. So make sure to check that out. That's linked below. But for purposes today, we are buying crypto with cash. And so that is a non-taxable event. So looking at the scenario here, we buy one Ethereum for $2,000 in 2022. And then now here in 2025, ETH goes up and we are able to sell it for $2,900 here in 2025. So the tax results, the consequences here, the first thing is there is no tax when buying, as I just previously stated, because we used cash to buy that crypto. So there's no taxable event there. You don't need to file anything if all you have been doing is buying. And then when we sold it in 2025, we had a $900 long-term capital gain. The reason for that is we take the proceeds that we got, so $2,900, the net proceeds, and we subtract out the cost basis, which is $2,000, which we initially purchased it for, resulting in a $900 capital gain. Now, the $900 is not what you would send to the IRS, because then they would be taking your entire gain. That long-term gain is subject to long-term capital gains rates, which is either going to be 0%, 15%, or 20% if you're in the US, which will depend on your overall income. So make sure that either you're working with TurboTax or a tax preparer to help you determine that. But those long-term rates will be either 0, 15, or 20%. If, however, this was sold within the same year or within 12 months, this would be a short-term capital gain. And short-term capital gains are taxed at the same rate as your ordinary income, like if you have a salary. So it's your overall tax rate. And so that would just be taxed just like any other income that you have. So overall, this scenario is pretty simple. You buy crypto with cash and then you later sell it. So overall, that difference is your capital gain. And you can also have a capital loss if it went down in value, and it would be the exact same concept. So hopefully that helps. Make sure to check out the swap video where we go over whenever you swap one crypto for another, and that will, we'll go over the tax implications there. Now, some of you most likely have more complicated scenarios than this, where you just buy one single asset and then sell that single asset. And you might be wondering, well, I've purchased crypto on multiple occasions, or maybe I dollar cost average. How do I figure out my cost basis? And we actually have a separate video for that as well. So we'll link that below. But really, it's a bit of a process to figure out the cost basis. You have a cost basis accounting method. So definitely make sure to check that out so you can determine how to calculate your overall capital gain. And by the way, my name is Justin. I'm the head CPA at the crypto accounting firm CountonsheepYT, and we solely focus on crypto tax preparation. So if you work with TurboTax or a traditional tax preparer, that's perfect. That's where we come in. We handle just the crypto portion of it, filled out, ready to file, and then we pass that back to you so you can either plug it into TurboTax or hand it off to your tax preparer who might not necessarily know crypto like we do, and then you're good to go. And if you enjoyed today's crypto tax lesson, make sure to follow for more videos like this. And as you know, the crypto regulatory landscape is constantly evolving. So if you want help navigating the new guidance and strategizing around the new guidance, definitely follow for more. We are going to be releasing videos as news comes out, and we're going to be helping you navigate the new environment. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more.